I'm picking up Razisms. We have to figure out. I think that our brain is lost in shipping. Like we were both.
Yeah, neither of us clearly have control over it. Like for like months now.
We have with us Mr. Steve Van Samson
with our special guest Curtis M. Lawson.
More than 3 million people a year visit haunted attractions. Sometimes they don't come back.
Where's that guy? I can't get away from you!
Hey, welcome everybody. This is
Yeah, a macho man now, apparently.
Right, Therese. I'll get you some Slim Jims. He'll hook you up.
Slim Jims.
Tonight is going to be fun. I've wanted to get my hands. I've been reading a lot of comics lately. I've been following this show called Splash Pages. I might have mentioned it once, twice before. And I finally was like, I need to get my hands on some comics that used to be in my collection when I was a teenager, before that collection was loaned to somebody and it accidentally got damaged and disappeared and I never got it back. So I sent out some money looking for some stuff and I got this package in the mail. And shinies. I'm all excited. But you know what? We need something else to go with this because we're geeks, but you know what we need?
More geeks?
More geeks. Yeah.
More geeks.
More geeks. So we're going to
geeks.
send out the Bunnies of Chaos.
The Bunnies of Chaos are coming for you. The Bunnies of Chaos are coming for you.
Good morning!
There's the geek. There we go.
Yay! We got all the geeks in.
Hold on a minute. I got some music for Jeremy's dance over here. Hold on. There we go. All right.
Oh man! And I'm about to say,
pants already came off.
I know.
I was about to say, if that man started putting on working for a weekend, I was going to get my Chippendales bow tie and Farley that shit.
Nothing is off the table today. You know, it's
well, I mean, Kennedy. By the way, your Bunnies of Chaos thing is definitely some nightmare fuel. He was just like Bunnies of Chaos. I was like,
We are a death cult. So
this
I mean,
porcelain rabbit of doom. Said porcelain rabbit of doom. AKA, I have not taken down my Easter decorations yet because, by God, why not?
So what I'm gathering from this conversation is we should call him Drew the Enchanter.
First things first, you're welcome, and second thing, get out.
So for everybody who doesn't know, we have way over there, Drew Malo. Raz, you got to extend my finger over.
Wait.
Oh.
Not it.
No, the other way.
Oh.
We're pointing across.
Oh.
No, the other way.
No. Don't do it. Trust me. I get it confused myself. It's me. Okay? I'm Drew. Hi.
Drew is awesome. He has become my guide to comic book reading lately by being like, oh, hey, you should read this entire universe. And then I do. And then he gives me another one. And it's just great.
Jeremy, and joining us is my other excellent host, Jeremy, aka Jar Jar Courtney, over there. And Jeremy, the analogy now is that Carrie is like a nerdy Galactus, and I am her Silver Surfer, giving her world.
That's fantastic. That's actually a great analogy. I like that.
Yeah,
does that make me the severed like zombie Deadpool head from Marvel Zombies?
Yeah, yes, but calling you Headpool just seems a little weird, but fine.
Everybody needs a little head once in a while.
Okay, cool. This is gonna be a good show.
And we have Carissa over there, that way, right below Drew. And Carissa is. I'm so excited. Okay, Carissa is my new best friend in the entire world. She just happened to be on Splash Pages the other day, and they're talking. It's like, oh, what's going on? Oh, really happy chick, and she's into horror. Okay, cool. She's been doing role playing and stuff for quite a long time. Very cool. Started collecting comics and was into Ghost Rider when she started. So she's basically my twin that I just was born a couple of years ahead of. And so now she's my new best friend.
Nice.
So so I got this lovely package and we're trying to see how the lighting works. I think if I show you this, I cut out my name. He included some homemade artwork.
Cool.
I'm so jealous. I never get packages like that.
No, you send packages like that, but that's a different joy.
But this got this lovely guy here, and I have to remember which way.
Are you opening it now? Because I actually prepared opening music that I feel you would enjoy.
Opening.
It is many layers of tape and things. So...
Oh, don't worry, it's a long song.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna
work
on getting this off first.
Are there lyrics to the song?
No, but you'll understand. And I'm projecting it via my TV, so it should be nice and loud for our sponsors. So,
okay.
Carrie, just make sure you say go.
Okay, let me get my finger on some tape here and go.
Yeah, opening boxes. The tape is being removed. Sorry,
be careful of the picture. Now breathe as you peel.
It's almost nightmare fuel.
Yeah, we're getting scissors.
I was gonna say, just be careful because he probably didn't put anything between the comics and the package.
I'm just like with that much tape. With that much tape, like I would have left instructions on exactly how to open it.
This looks like my mom taping our Christmas presents because she would find every corner and she'd get the off-brand generic tape that would just fuse to the fucking box. Never without a knife.
I got these right pillows, and it came in this little ball like this, which is wrapped with tape, just over and over and over again. And then I had to get the tape off because I knew the pillow was directly inside, which it was. There was nothing between the thing and the pillow. So then I had to take it out. This is 3-foot freaking pillow, and it was like that. Like, I don't know how they did it. So, and it wasn't just the one pillow. There was other stuff in there. So
that's impressive.
All these pillows just, I don't know. They must have a machine that's just like jamming in there like a compactor.
And do all the vacuum sealing.
Yeah.
So in line with what I was just playing in the background, you're saying you spared no expense. So good to know. Thank you. I know. Well, she's opening something, so I just kept thinking, welcome to Jurassic Park. Like, welcome to Carrie's unboxing.
Don't say that again.
Yeah, that did. The second I said it, I was like phrasing.
Yeah. Yep. Are we not doing phrasing anymore?
It's okay. We are
That's
rated
R
here.
Tom.
So.
Hey, Tom.
Oh,
Mikey too. Hey, Mikey.
Hello, Tom. Yeah, Mikey checked in earlier.
He's down.
We're just getting.
I've been so busy. I haven't even reposted the show yet. That's how busy I've been.
Wow.
Well, fuck you then. Like, be better.
Dude, like,
Right.
seriously, I was at the haunt for like way longer than I should have been today, and she messaged me, "Oh yeah, we have a show less than an hour," and I'm still at the haunt going, "Oh fuck, I need to leave."
Oh, you do? Oh, you do a haunt? I did one way back in the day around the Halloween season, and it was one of those. This is really fun. And by the end of it, I was like, I don't want to do this again for another year.
Well, my friend, I've been doing this for 29 years this year. I've taken the occasional like year off of like physically haunting to do like more of the review side of things, but mostly I've been haunting physically like majority of that time.
Cool.
And I'm management, so I train our actors and a lot of other stuff at ours. And the haunt, a lot of people are under the understanding it's only open during the haunt season, but in Ohio, the haunt season starts in September and ends like partway through November. Because our industry for haunts is 10 times bigger than anywhere else in the world for whatever reason, don't know, but it just is. And we work all year on our builds. We do like special seasonal events. It's a life. It's a lifestyle. It's a lot, man.
When you
has a good Halloween.
Raz, when you explain things, do you have that G.I. Joe "More You Know" in the background behind you?
Every time, man.
You know.
And knowing is half the battle.
I feel like that's
G.I. Joe.
We have reached the outer layer.
Oh, there's an inner or
wow. Well, she spent
We have
$150.
some foam and some cardboard in here. He set me up good. This, by the way, was sent to me. He is tagged in a couple of things by John Krysa, Krysa. You can find him over in. I found him over in Jeremy's website.
Hey,
hey,
that's some cross promotion right there.
Look at that. Comic book lovers buy, sell, trade, and auction house. Come and buy, sell, trade, and auction with 20,000 plus other geeks all across North America.
Nice.
I'm still like caught on the whole outer layer comics. I just want to be like, there is nothing wrong with your television. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. We are now in control of the transmission. We control the horizontal and the vertical. Go fuck yourself because we're opening a box.
Yeah, Carrie, also save his address so you can send him a thank you note, because you wouldn't believe how many times people are surprised when you do that. And they're like, wow, thank you. And also,
yeah, it's not common to get them, but it should be.
Yeah, especially if he gets you something really solid. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So here's where we get.
Ooh.
There's another box.
And he, this is the box beneath the.
There's
wrapping.
so much art.
My God,
it's his own
I'm kind of
artwork,
jealous
too.
just of the art.
I kind of want. He should be doing like variant covers for me.
I was talking to him about it, and he was like, I do my own artwork, and I was like, well, that's cool. I'm into a list of different characters, and he's been doing me quite solid here. We have on the front of it, there's free stickers and lift flap for free gift.
Man, Jeremy, I got to shop at your site. You're getting the VIP treatment here. Like this is some solid gold. When I order things, I get cardboard and tape and a good luck, son. Carrie's getting this $150 VIP treatment. Like, God.
My comics come wrapped in tissue paper.
Seriously, man. What kind of story? Like, it's not that I don't listen to you, but it's like, what kind of thing have you been promoting? Like, Jeebus. God.
I torture myself by when I do my campaigns, I wrap the comics in tissue paper, and it's like the most torture I could put myself through that I could possibly think of. But it looks pretty.
I'm doing it for the fans. I'm doing it for the fans. I'm doing it for the fans.
Your Kickstarter starts in 2 days, doesn't Chris?
Yeah, Tuesday at noon.
Oh, holy
at
shit.
Noon.
At noon.
That's Eastern time, by the way.
It is indeed.
Not Pacific or Mountain or
Eastern.
UK.
Okay, so I
It's
mentioned
2 days.
Yeah, Tuesday at noon is my launch for my campaign.
Book number 4, right?
Yeah. I don't know how it's 4 already. I've only been doing this for 6 months, but it's at 4. So.
Wow.
4 out of 4,000.
Yeah, accurate. So
you have the material for quite a few, from what I understand.
I have it's if I include the spin-off, it's 80 issues are written. Yeah.
You know what you should do when you're a little bit more established and you have that money to burn? You should write like a choose your own ending book for your characters.
Yeah.
Like, how Goosebumps used to do that, where you could choose your own ending?
I used to read Choose Your Own Adventure. That was before Goosebumps. But yeah, I like.
Yeah.
Okay, so check
I
out
love
my
those of the
free
80s.
gift.
They were like some of them were like leather bound books before the paperback ones came out.
Wow.
Look at that.
That's
Oh.
really nice. Is that Jeremy, is that a Death of the Family Joker?
This is his own artwork, I believe.
Yeah, that is.
Like Death of the Family. Oh,
What paper is that on?
Yeah, that's the
As well as this.
Is that on foil?
Yeah, what kind of paper is that? It looks like
Yeah,
it's
that's really shiny.
Yeah.
Wait.
It's
Show that again.
layers. This one. Which one? This one?
Show the stuff again. So that's, stay. Is that Jason from Part 2 Friday? Yeah, right. That's the Executioner HUD.
That's what I would think it was. Yeah.
Yeah, I
What it
told
was,
him I was
dude.
into horror, and then here's the Joker. This
It's
is
that plaid flannel shirt that's a giveaway.
layer after layer after layer put on to itself. So
Wow.
That is
yeah,
gorgeous.
sorry,
it looks like
That's
metal. I like it. I just
That's gonna
ordered
give you
metal
nightmares.
prints. I don't know what they look like, so but it looks like metal.
I used to have a Godzilla versus Cthulhu print that I missed desperately. I need to try to find that again.
I have special boxes that I'm putting in all this stuff in. By the way, guys, I'm not just tossing things to the side.
No, she's just like behind the couch, like
I've got like comic book sized boxes sitting around.
it's
for
cool.
things.
Don't worry. The ones that she stuffs under the couch is that's
I
what a machete is. But it's all good.
I always imagined Carrie just lived in she had like an apartment in the House of Mystery.
Yeah.
You know, so you went to visit her, you just open a door and it'd be like, oh no, nope, that's hell.
The
So-
mystery
We're
spot.
clearly in the basement of that house of mystery now. So
Yeah, you know. Like when she's like, "Oh, the sunlight," I'm like, "Yeah, I
I'm in
think,
the attic.
yeah."
See?
So-
attic, basement,
All right.
we got this, man.
yeah.
We're a multi-floor scenario here.
Okay. Keep trying because now this box is like wedged into the outer covering. I'm trying not to damage any of the artwork here.
You gotta listen. You read a lot about serial killers. Use those Jack of the Ripper surgeon hands of yours and just cut around. Just twirl the knife in your hands. Should see me cut pizza, bitches. Like, damn.
Dude, that's gonna have to spot a whole other conversation about Jack the Ripper, though, man. Because that whole surgeon theory, I still think is wrong. I still
Okay,
think
just
it's
got-
wrong.
Supposedly he was like what was it? A duke? That was the top
The
theory. Was he was a duke?
Most
Oh,
founded
there's
theory ever was by Patricia Cornwell, ex-coroner herself, and also novelist, who actually got permission to physically touch a lot of the evidence that had not been touched in decades. She did the most thorough checking of everything, and what she determined is he was a not very famous painter named Walter Sickert that legitimately had flop houses in different places and again in France, because the killings actually continued again in France. They never officially said it was the same person, but the MO of everything was exactly the same. And several of the scenes in death showed up in Sickert's paintings, and there was no way he could have possibly known any of the details unless they'd been present in some way. It's a really interesting theory.
Jack the Ripper was a woman. Got it. Okay, good.
I go with the James Maybrick theory with the Diary of Jack the Ripper, but
As long as
that's
it's not from hell, I'm cool. I love that movie, but the ending pissed me off so bad I'll never watch it again.
okay. I now have an envelope that is sealed back here.
Oh, it's a golden ticket.
The
That
I was
says-
just thinking that.
2 tickets
Yeah.
to WrestleMania.
Oh, I'm down. Let's go.
Okay, so we have enjoy your custom silverback box. This envelope explains why each box is in there. Why each book is in there.
Oh shit! There's instructions.
Wow.
This is a lot of work.
Who
I
is
feel like
this
this is
guy?
not a comic shipment. This is a comic adventure.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's his name again? I gotta reach out to this guy and be like,
Okay.
Everyone order from this guy.
His-
fucking
His name is John Crissa.
John Crissa.
Yeah, it's Krysa, and he runs Silverback Graphics.
I kind of want to know what he's doing, right at this exact moment. Can you come in and give us an understanding behind his thought process of this?
You like
I
shiny
can't
stuff.
really see this.
Yeah,
but-
why is everything so shiny? This man from the '90s with the holographic covers.
I
Like-
love this guy.
Okay.
He's my
Oh
new
my
spirit
God.
animal. He lives in the 90s.
What?
This whole thing is a printed out sticker that explains every single comic that is in this box for me. So I can
He's
read each
epic.
one and then we can go.
This guy has a lot of
Okay.
time in his hands.
This
Seriously.
guy's awesome. Okay, so
If I ever see one of his sales, I might buy from him.
well,
Yeah,
he did
seriously.
mention to me that if
That makes
we
me
had a
want to
good
buy
time with
comics again.
this, that he would do, if we wanted to do anything like this again, he would do discounts for us. So
Nice.
Whoa.
we could,
Well, I'm an adult. I love saving money with coupons. Fantastic.
Being
so
on a
I'm gonna-
podcast sometimes does have.
I might
little,
actually own a comic. I don't
bonuses.
physically own any comics anymore after the tornadoes and all the crazy shit. Like I have nothing anymore. So
If
this
only
might
there,
exist in
if
my
only there was a show you could watch that could recommend excellent comics with handsome gentlemen.
Yeah. See, we don't know
you
each
know.
other that well yet, but I have a feeling we're going to in the very near future more and more.
Well,
I'm
yeah.
a huge comic book nerd, like huge, and
but
I
you have to
grew up
admit he's
working
handsome.
comic cons all the time.
Uh-huh.
I love comics. man.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah,
so now
it's fine.
so I'm gonna turn on a light now because this is no longer shiny. We're getting into where it's darker here, and I'm pulling out the books.
Should we get sunglasses on just in case you're turning the light?
Does this work okay, guys?
It looks fine to me. I mean, I'm in the basement. Everything looks.
My
fine to me.
God, Carrie, you're so pale. I mean, what?
Really?
I always get called a shade darker than clear, so I know how that feels.
Nice.
I've heard that one before.
I'm actually out in
reading
the sun a
somewhere
lot,
being
and I'm
off-white.
still pretty pasty.
I only burned once in my life, and I was just literally talking about this yesterday. I burned once in my life when I was 7 in New York at Jones Beach, and
Well, you went. Well, that's Jones Beach. I mean, that's
I
a
was
rookie.
so-
That's a rookie mistake. You have to go to sunblock. I got
was
sunburned at
7,
Jones Beach.
and I thought because like I wasn't very smart. I thought because I was underwater, I didn't have to have the shirt on, even though water just
worse.
amplifies it. But I didn't lay on my back for over 2 months, so I have yet to be in the sun since. So
Wow. I just forgot to reapply on my legs, and I ended up with 3rd-degree burns from my kneecap down to my feet. And yeah, I couldn't even wear my shoes with the laces tied
Yeah.
because
Aw.
pain. I was like, no, if anybody kicks me, I will find you and I will bring Hellraiser like pain to all of your family.
And being born a ginger, I was born with stock of SPF 15,000. So,
Oh my
sure
God,
it's Sicilian. I
nice.
don't really burn. I just melt a little bit sometimes. But I'm stoned most of the time, so sometimes I actually forget things like sunblock exists.
oh yeah.
We didn't use that shit in the 80s. Like, not really.
I'm just looking to invest in like a really big like beach umbrella, and I'm just gonna carry that with me when I go for my walks. And I'm just gonna look absurd, but I'm just gonna be like, you know what? I am protecting myself from agony. Y'all want to judge? You can probably tan. My people, the sun rises and says, "Hello, Ireland. We're going to murder you."
my
Gee,
husband's
Potatoes.
Irish, so actually my husband's half Irish, half Italian. So
We've pulled together a group of comic book nerds, none of which can go out in the sunshine.
it's fitting.
That's
crazy.
weird,
I can
huh?
go in the sun.
Yeah,
I just-
I'm in my basement. I'm in my basement.
Yeah, I always kind of imagined your office, Carissa, was just a very mystical basement. Like it's just this is my happy place. You got candles ready, a couple of
do.
skulls there.
I
You
do.
know.
You nailed it. Am I that predictable? I have all the skulls up there. I have a 1920 replica dollhouse of an insane asylum with a morgue
Ooh.
in the basement and a freezer and everything. I had all these handmade, and then I had a torture chamber in the back of one and a zombie body on the surgical table. So I have tons of shit.
You
in
need
there.
pictures of those sent to us.
You guys are inspiring me
I
now because
used to
I
have a
just got back
website.
into a place this week where I can have an office again. And I think the last weekend when I did the first show, like I had the whole thing turned around so you could see people and cats when they were coming down the basement steps behind me, but it felt super Wayne's World, so I decided to flip the computer around a little bit.
So, hey, Carrie, you need to start a GoFundMe so you can travel to Carissa's to have a girls' night. You know, you're like, oh my god, slumber party in the basement.
I have comic boxes in the way, but I wanted to get. I should have known to bring it. I love miniatures. I think they're just amazing. And all of mine are exact replicas for the time period. But I have like straight jackets. I have like restraint chairs and wheelchairs with the restraints on them. And I have like all these surgical equipments and an X-ray that lights up. I have all this cool shit. I have to.
I feel like you're building my haunt in like miniature form right now because like everything you just described, I've got the real life versions of just sitting.
I even have a small embalming machine that's from the 1920s that goes in there. I have it all.
I'm looking for a life size one of those like as we speak. It's
I
so
don't
hard
have a ray that will make it bigger, but if I did, I would totally let you borrow it. But yeah.
Okay.
Carrie, I feel like in another reality, you and Carissa were like Daria and her best friend. Like just gothic Daria and her bestie in high school.
I just saw a meme yesterday that said to the friends that are so awesome but have the audacity to be too far away, and it reminded me.
That's Carrie. That's 100% Carrie.
Okay. So I want to go through this with you guys. We got the list and with descriptions of everything that I got and why it was included. Let's start checking out what I got here, guys. This is a custom job of Midnight Suns and Sandman.
Oh.
Used to love Midnight Suns.
It's here is your box breakdown. All right, this is Hellstorm number 17.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
And this is the first appearance of December, January, and Lord Allred.
I have no idea who those people are, but I feel like
me either.
I kind of said them like sounds so fancy. Now I want to know.
Yeah, I feel like I kind of imagine Jeremy would just be like on his computer, kind of like if this was a heist, he'd be the guy like, I've got to get through the mainframe. Hold on, I'm pulling up the codes. All right, we're in. Press it now.
I feel like I should unbox my own box. I don't think I've opened it since like the 90s, and it has all my ghostwriters in there and everything. So I should probably unbox my own box.
What? That's so meta. An unboxing sounds, on top of an unboxing.
Let's see what's in my box.
Are we not doing phrasing?
Yeah.
I was just thinking that after I said it. I'm like, I probably should have phrased it better. Yeah, but then again, it might.
I'm sorry. I'm a 45-year-old man with a 12-year-old brain. Phrasing is.
That's right. I didn't think that's where that statement was going to go.
I kept keep listening, and that's all that mattered.
Jeremy, I agree with you. If I have to hear, if someone talks about opening a box one more time, I'm just gonna Hellraiser this shit, or I'm just gonna get one or two of your special brownies. Like, well, I've earned this.
Yeah. I mean, everybody should be eating the special brownies. I mean, this should be mandated, like worldwide.
I live in Nebraska.
If you all live
special
closer,
brownies.
I could
We don't have
deliver.
those either. Actually,
No.
What else do you make anything other than brownies? Because we just cracked the recipe for infused moonshine recently and did some
I have
apple
not
pie.
tried moonshine. I do brownies and gummies so far.
Nice.
You know
Got a lot
what?
of recipes for you, man.
What?
We can do this.
I don't
after.
drink, so moonshine's probably.
Oh, guys,
I don't either. I just wanted to try it.
Guys, we're getting off track.
Oh, yeah.
We're
Where's
squirreling.
the squirrel? Where's the squirrel?
Let's pull back. We're here for the unboxing.
I don't think about it until I see the squirrel puppet. When I see the squirrel puppet, then I know. Like it's the visual. I need the visual. There we go. Okay, now I know. We're good.
We can talk about weed after the
You
good
wearing a
comments.
mask?
Do I want to know what that is, or do I want to?
Wait, Carrie,
brings up the puppet.
Carrie, I can explain this. I can explain this. Okay, so, Carrie, sometimes being the one who's the voice of reason in a group of cats on fire.
I already got it.
Yeah, so that's her little. That's her flicking the light, letting the comedian know that the set is over. Yes. That's her. Hi, you're getting a little too distracted. Come back. You're getting quote unquote nuts, but not in a Michael Keaton Batman way. So,
Continue.
Yes. So we're focused. We're back. We saw the squirrel.
There's a
wasn't a
box.
secret. Back. What's in the box?
Lost.
The next one that we have is Spirits of Vengeance number 21, which is the first appearance of Byrne and Cal, and next to final issue of the series.
Nice.
Okay.
We doing okay with the light? I can't really. It's reflecting a
It's
lot.
a little bit, but I think it's going
Crush
to
on
be
Johnny
more
Blaze.
Do you think I should turn off the backlight?
Honestly, I
Or-
think it's going to be a little bit reflecting no matter what you do, unless
Yeah.
like you really
Yeah,
use the
Carrie.
at this point.
Yeah,
Okay.
Carrie, it's because since they're in protectors, there's gonna be a glare regardless because it's the plastic is reflecting off of your screen.
Right.
So either way, it's gonna be a little bit of a glare. So
Okay.
and that light or no light, it's just plastic. Unless you want to take them out, but there's a lot of protocol about taking things out of confinement. You got to wash your hands. You can't breathe on it.
Just
can't-
keep going.
You can't lick.
Alright.
You can't lick your fingers while you turn the page. It's
Yeah.
just
An anti-anxiety
cheese
pill so you don't
puffs.
like freak out while you're following all the steps. It's
Probably shouldn't have coffee in a room full of comic books.
yeah.
Probably. Okay, so
Probably.
the next one we're jumping into Sandman, and this is Sandman Overture 6. It contains a story that was adapted to the animation for To Dream of Cats, and it is the final overture special to ever be made.
Nice. Is that? Yes. Okay. That's a good buy, and that's also a great series because that's the prequel to Sandman Neil Gaiman did with J.H. Williams III, and it's gorgeous. So good call.
nice.
Yeah.
And then we have Night Stalkers number 7, the first appearance of Stone Cold, low print newsstand variant.
I used to love the Night Stalkers
Oh wow.
back in the day.
It really was
So-
a different time.
Yeah, it was better.
Yeah.
It was a better
Dude.
time. A time when the
Oh.
NFL did crossovers with Spider-Man.
I love crossover.
Oh, here we go. I'm all about the crossovers for this one. This is one I think you'll get excited about. Drew, we have
What?
He like woke up. You heard his name.
Yeah.
and you're like,
I was on. I'm sorry. I was on screensaver mode, and then I was like, oh, someone
so
moved around.
Marvel,
I'm
Marvel
abducting
Zombies.
something. I found this nicotine, which I'm pretty sure belongs to one of the kids. By kids, I mean over 18, by the way. And I'm going to hold it right here. I just want you guys to know that I've now stolen it and taken possession because they don't know where it is in the house. So they'll find it eventually.
Okay, good.
I got to fuck with people here on occasion because it's fun for me and I really don't care otherwise.
Good safety tip. Thanks, Raz. Much
Anyway.
appreciated. Hey, what's next?
Okay, Marvel Zombies number 1, first appearance
Oh,
of
nice.
the final roster of Midnight Suns, which was based on horror and occult related characters, and not to be mistaken for the Midnight Suns, which is just another super team.
Okay, that's Marvel Zombies 4.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's 1 out of
They're-
4.
Right. Yeah. Because that was hinted at the end of Marvel Zombies 3, which Jeremy is on our list to adapt because it's actually really good. Yeah. So the Midnight Suns, quote unquote, reunite to deal with the zombie virus. Thank you, Headpool.
You're welcome.
So, yes. Nice. That's good.
Okay, next we'll just keep going here. Nightmare 1, first appearance of Dog Growl, first appearance of Panic, Phobia, and Exile.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Badass.
Wow. All these are first appearances? Man, you did get your money's worth.
I'm telling you, I was like, I could just get myself some trade paperbacks off of Amazon, but I'm like, you know what? Jeremy runs this comic book thing. I'm going to go over and ask if people can hook me up.
I'm glad
and
you got something
with-
good.
within the first
If it
5
was bad, I would have
minutes.
been like, Jeremy runs this shit. I'm like, no, I don't know nothing.
No, dude, within the first 5 minutes we putting up, this guy got back to me. He's like, oh, I got this. I just got a newsstand copy of it. And I'm like,
Very
okay, let's talk.
Godfather.
And Jeremy, you're thinking what I've thought. Like she'd probably get a bunch of mediocre books, and there'd be like one super duper rare, amazing thing just to say, "Here you go, kid. You get something," and go fuck off now.
He actually told me when he was writing back and forth to me about the stuff in the collection that he actually pulled some things from his own personal collection
Oh, wow.
to add in here.
Guy has like a crush on you. Is there a love letter in there, or
Yeah, seriously.
I think this
jealous.
Or
yeah.
really creepy Polaroids of you asleep, maybe. That would be my second question.
Yeah, and on the back, it's like written in red Sharpie.
I have your address.
But your eyes are all burned out of every picture too, because that's seems important.
Yeah.
Okay, next we have Sandman Orpheus, number 1, and this is the first appearance of Destruction, aka the Prodigal.
Nice.
And
Okay.
Fantastic.
I still have not read a single issue of Sandman yet. Still.
You need to fix.
Not for any reason. I want to. I definitely really want to.
Yeah, but you have to. But you know the thing is, you have to. After each one, you have to like every volume. You have to digest it. Yeah, because it really is comic book literature. It's not.
That's why I want to read it. As like a hardcore, like normal, like book reader, like I miss things like that. So I'm really excited to finally sit down and actually go through and read them. So far, I know what everyone around me has said, which is quite a bit. And of course, the Netflix show, I've seen that.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I still haven't watched the special episode that they put out for the Netflix show.
Next,
I have a hard time considering that a special episode.
Next, show the squirrel.
You can't hold the squirrel and the comic book. Next is Ghost Rider 91, one of the final issues of the second volume of Ghost Rider, and there were less than 20,000 copies ever printed.
Ooh.
Wait. What's Zatharos on the bottom side of that?
That's
Carissa.
Cigarettes. Now I'm gonna smoke from a wood pipe now. Okay, I gotta.
Carissa, what is? No, Carissa. I mean, Carrie, what is
that?
He's confusing us already.
I don't smoke in the comic room. I'll drink coffee, but I can't smoke in here.
Well, I mean, it's just a wooden pipe.
But they'll suck it all up.
I'm stepping up from the cigarettes to the fanciness. Exactly.
All right, you horror. Listen, horror bearded Popeye, calm down. You know.
Oh God, no.
Sounds like John does what I do, and like he goes through and sits there and writes down all of the little first appearances in every book. It's kind of cool. Awesome. They have a lot of.
That's why you have such a good reputation, buddy. Because you put forth the effort. You know.
I don't sell
that
anymore.
But
yeah.
And this is followed by immediately after the next comic book, Ghost Rider 92, which is also one of the final issues of the second volume, and there were less than 20,000 copies ever printed.
What the fuck, man? This is definitely from a personal collection. Like, these are way too specific.
Yeah.
Like,
so,
like I'm sorry, I love like the people I work with, but I don't know. If I really love something, I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to part with this. That'd be like if I told Jeremy, hey, I'm giving away issues of my Starman. He's like, are you dying?
Yeah, right.
You love this series. Are you dying? That's probably the first thing he would ask. Are you on the run? Did you get involved with a gangster? Yeah.
Come on, Drew. We can get you through this.
We're gonna.
You got this, man.
Next, I hope you're ready. I'm rather excited about this. Special edition Night Stalkers #1.
Hey, I have.
Oh shit, man, that's amazing.
Wow.
Come on, Carrie. I get to do my famous thing for you.
Do it.
Do it.
Hold on.
That's what you're named after.
Show that cover again.
There's a reason he is the Miracle Sideboard Man.
Oh yeah, this one. All right, I don't have it in as fancy covering, and I have a piece of blue tape over it to show, but it's Night Stalkers #1.
Nice.
Look at us, we're twinsies.
We are. Also, coming up next is Morbius #1.
Whoa! To look at that 90s gem.
I don't think I've seen that since it came out.
Wow. That was, I'm sorry, the fact that Morbius made like 70 something issues is it just proof that the 90s were a different time, because that's just a side villain, you know. But he was like, oh, I had 70 issues and a couple of annuals. I'm like, man, you really made it, Michael. And to think you were just dying of a rare blood disease.
Okay, and now we have first appearance of the Redeemers and first appearance of Dr. Vittorio in Darkhold #1.
Oh,
wow.
I got that too.
You got that too?
I think I have that.
Gary, you gave him time to prep, man.
Bam.
I like the Midnight Suns. I don't know.
And then we're gonna go with he actually put the other one first, but Ghost Rider 31, which is in the special edition, the first appearance of the original Midnight Suns.
Wow,
oh, that's good.
I'm trying to remember the name of the other group that was similar. Was like the Supernaturals? Is it? I'm trying to think. Is that the group I'm thinking of?
The Dark Holders.
Dark Holders, yeah.
Yeah, the Dark Holders were big.
We're part of the Midnight Suns.
And then finally, and this is what started the whole thing, is that this is what I've wanted my whole life since I started collecting.
The
Ghost Rider, num 15, the text cover that glows in the dark. And this one happens to be first print, one of the most iconic comic book covers from the 80s and 90s, a rare newsprint variant. And Jeremy, we're going to have you explain. He wrote to me about it. So I got a super rare version most don't know about. The newsstand edition was initially printed with no barcode in the UPC box. So they canceled the production of it. And instead of just destroying them, they issued barcode stickers for retailers to place in the UPC box. So
I actually did not.
I must have the original because I bought it the second it came out.
So if the direct is a first print and newsstand is a second print, this is actually a 1.5 print, and you can see where the sticker has been placed on, and I can feel it too. So originally
impressive.
Yeah.
I found what I was looking for. There was the Supernaturals, because those comics in the 90s used to go with the Halloween masks. It was the alternate versions of Black Cat, Brother Voodoo, Werewolf, Gargoyle, Satana, and Ghost Rider.
Oh, okay.
What's more impressive is that the whatever comic store got that in actually put the sticker on, because most of them just took them and threw them away.
Right.
Yeah, he'd gotten
That's
that in the same day that I asked about it.
Well, that's why it's so hard to find that way, because it's like I forget what book just came out, but there was a recall on it, and they expect all the comic shops to destroy them. Comic shops aren't going to destroy them.
No, they realize you're talking to people who understand value. They're thinking collector's items. They're thinking the nerds will pay, and it's true, we do.
I think it was that New World Trade book from Image, Indian.
And you know, it's funny the whole time. Like, funny, I don't know a lot about Ghost Rider. When I've only ever read him when he's in another book with someone else I'm reading. So when not, so I was like, he's like, oh yeah, it's Carissa. I'm like, well, Carissa loves Ghost Rider, so that's like the pro, and that's why I just keep seeing her, and she just keeps hugging her emotional support Anubis down there. Like, and I'm just thinking, like, I'm just expecting her to just start bursting in fire. Like, this was so good. You did so well.
I'm trying to be good and not talk, hence hugging the pillow so she can just go through them. But yeah, all I think about is
Ghost Rider, though. I love Ghost Rider, but like I've only really seen it in the crossover comics when he's been with other people.
You need one of these, Carrie. Now, first appearance of Danny Ketch.
Wow, that's beautiful. That's nice.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Carrie, you have to give Carissa permission to nerd out now, so then she'll watch. That pillow will disappear, and she will just light up.
I see like steam coming out the ears. So you got to give her the release. You got to give her the.
Yeah, you got to say.
I don't want her to have to bring out the squirrel. Is that the whole box? Did you get them all out?
That's the whole box. So we
okay, Carrie, you got to say the magic word, man. We're nerds.
No,
Shazam.